nerds.
Okay, so official introduction. I am Sarah Dowling. I am the cat movement specialist on Cats the Movie. I was there for a research period before we started rehearsals, researching cats, and then I was there for the whole rehearsal process leading cat school. Okay, which is something of my invention that every single person you see in the movie went through. It was a process. We're going to do like a really, really quick jump in version of it today. Are you all right with that?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
So you're going to get a little experience of what Jennifer Hudson did, of what Taylor did, you know, what all these amazing performers did, and you're going to get it in like 10 minutes.
Wow. Well,
Flat.
we are professionals. So
You'll be fine, you'll be fine. And then of course I was on set every day to ensure that catness was happening the whole time. So I was on cat watch.
Oh.
Should we just dive straight in?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so I've got a little bit of cat anatomy for you quickly.
We're actually learning.
You're actually going to do it.
Here we go.
Here, we're in cat school. We've got the ears, we're all right. So just speeding through this, let's look straight away at the big shoulder blades, okay? And this is the key thing for cat movement. Look, we're already there. We are going. Yeah, it is. Yes, it ease out that sitting around and using your brain so much. So it's soft and easy, isn't it, a cat? They're not like jerky. Yeah, they've got such a fluid way of moving. And then maybe already, because you look like you're ready to move, guys, we can start thinking, yeah, elbow and then paw at the end of that shoulder blade. This is so nice. Okay, great. We'll go back into that, so you need to remember that. Now, we've got a long spine as a cat, but we're not often sort of straight and stuck. It's a really mobile spine, yeah? So really, really long mobile spine. And we've got a tail at the end of our spine. And all we need to do is imagine we have a tail, and it's there. I guarantee it. Come on. Let's just imagine. Can see it! There we go! There's your tail!
I think you were born with us. I think you missed your calling.
I think I feel like we're in a band. I think this is ready to go. Okay, so that is beautiful. That already makes you feel a bit cat-like, doesn't it? Just to imagine that beautiful tail just carrying on. Okay, so what have we got so far? We've got our shoulders, and we've got our padding paws, and we've got our tail. Very nice. Okay, next thing. You have no worries with this because you've got the ears on already, but we have to imagine that our ears are actually on the top of our head. So for those of us without earmuffs, let's just put our fingers on the top of our head and just transfer the thought of hearing to this place here, okay? Take the hands away, and then what I used to say to the cast is just to elongate the back of your neck to make us believe that your ears are really, yes, at the top of your head. And then try and hear something from around to the left and then to the right. Yes, so your hearing dictates how your head moves. Yeah. So you don't see a cat look and then move their head. Yeah. Their ears go first and then their whole head and eye, go after, yes. So that's the thing to practice when you're at home later.
Okay.
Or on the tube.
We all have a long flight home. We're all in the plane.
Yeah, so they're the really key things. So we've got our shoulders, haven't we? We've got our ears, we've got our tail, and then we've got a very, very good sense of smell, okay? I've just had coffee, I'm so sorry. But their primary sense is their sense of smell, and they don't rush around like a dog smelling. They're so delicate.
I hope I smell
so
good.
You smell so lovely. And the cat doesn't have judgment off perfume or, good or bad. They just want to get information, like, what did she have for lunch? And is that lunch nearby? Because then I could steal some of it, like food's really important to a cat. They're someone after my own heart. Or how old they are. They can tell how sick or well a person is. Their sense of smell is so acute. So let's just have a little go of a sensitive, little gentle smell of the person next to you. There we go.
Smell great.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. So there we go. So that's a really, so hearing and sense of smell.
Where's the love part from the movie with it?
Should we do that? Should we do that now? Yeah. So the cat likes to brush objects and people. And they do that to mark that person or object as theirs, their territory. Really territorial cats.
Does that translate to love, or is it just
We can
like, is
try.
it affection, or is it just
Yes,
territory?
they definitely show affection that way, but it can also be territorial, like you're mine. I mean, where's the line between love and territorial? I don't know, but that depends on your relationship. Let's get back to the cats. So should we try a really light brush? Because there's two ways they do the brush. So we're going to try this way of brushing someone like super, super lightly. We're going to brush past. Yeah, so let's try that in amongst each other. So just have a little try. And it's really good for cat movement as well, because it slows you right down and makes you really controlled. Oh yeah, look at that paw.
I can't remember all the
Oh no, that's okay, we'll go over it.
ears are really
That's so good. Okay, and then just try a little like stronger. Like sometimes they rub like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so try rub. Yeah, really, really good.
They're gonna translate.
Rub. Okay, guys, I think we're ready for some cat walking. Let's walk over to our big size milk pot. What a cat would definitely have a little go already at being a bit cat-like. Put your paw into one of those milk bottles. Go on. That's what, oh, watch doesn't fit. Yeah, great. So they try and get, yeah. So that's a really cat-like thing to do. Great. So let's start just where you are now, and we're going to do this pattern. So we're going to get more into a little bit of a space between each other, so a little bit more of a line. We're going to do this. We're going to do right leg, right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg, right arm, left leg, left arm, okay? So this is the weird cat walk. They don't walk like this, diagonally, like humans. It's lateral. So it's the same leg and arm, okay? So we're going to practice this in a really short space of time. Just have a go at it. Okay, so we'll all go together. So in that direction, we're going to start with our right. I'm going to talk you through. Ready, and right leg, right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg, right arm, left leg, left arm. Stop, and then here, something. Very nice. And then show your tail. And then get down to the floor in a really slinky cat-like way. Exactly like that. Yeah, but they can tumble and then they recover. So then just try and find your cat-like, yeah, no, that was really nice. Your way of sitting that feels like cat to you. Oh my God, that's so cat.
From the movie.
Yeah. Oh!
Did anyone else catch that? Victoria Beckham?
Oh yeah, but point your feet, darling. Point your foot. Point your foot. Oh yes, there we go. So you can do that, but we can just like chill. And then we've got our ears. So get your ears working again and get your sense of smell. We have got cats in the room, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Very beautiful, elegant cats. Now, anytime a cat is still, they're also ready to pounce and move really quickly. Okay, so just get yourself organised so that in a second, when I say there's danger, we're going to get up on our feet really quickly. Okay, so so ready?
Wait, before we do that, could you shoot a little bit for all of us?
Yes.
Oh, bless.
I know about this part.
Okay,
All the parts.
this is going to be testing.
Yeah.
Okay, so ready? So ears alert. And danger! Quick. And then pause. Yeah, great. And then let's walk. Walk your way. And you'll find your own catwalk now, guys. Your own catwalk now. Yeah, really nice. Any way you like. Yeah, and it can be backwards. It can be any way you like now. Okay. Very nice. Last thing to think about. We're going to have, just stand there with your, oh, I'll stop the music. Sorry. There we go. So we're going to give each of you a little object, okay? Because cats love to play. So just come down onto the floor. That's going to be your object. This is going to be your object. Great. And everybody's got one, yeah? So a cat, when they see a new object, they think, is that going to bite me? Is that dangerous? First thing always is like, look, you laugh. But I'm like really believing I'm a cat. Oh my God, is that dangerous? And then the next thing is they maybe see if it is going to move, yeah? And then they'll work out how it moves and they don't know. Yeah? So that would be a quite cat-like way of dealing with an object.
You're amazing.
You're amazing. So you're going to do the same with your object. right now, okay? So you have to pretend that you've never seen, you don't know that's a piece of paper, you don't know that that's a balloon, you've never seen this thing ever before in your life. What is it? Okay, so let's get a little bit worried, a little bit concerned. Yes, and we're going to go towards it. We're going to be a brave cat, and we're going to go towards it, and we're going to see what it's about. By tapping it, yes, great, and then chase it if it moves like the balloon. Yeah, great. See what it does, and then let's have quite a frenetic little play with your object. So next time you touch it, loads and loads and loads and loads of movement with it. So ready, and go. Frenetic cat. Yeah, and pause. Really, really great. Okay, so now, shall we try just a little bit of cat crawling?
Yes.
Why not?
I've been waiting for
So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this on my knees to begin with. But in the movie, just try this, because then you'll know how hard it is. In the movie, they weren't allowed to put their knees on the floor.
It's like a bear crawl.
So it's like a serious core exercise. So have a go just for a second, because you'll just see how hard it is. Oh, yes! Fantastic. Actually, you can all do that. Is it hard work?
In these shoes.
Yes.
Yeah, in these shoes. Shall we have like 20 seconds just to finish off our cat school with you just playing with anything you can remember? So let's just talk quickly about what you can remember. So you could just sit for ages. We didn't do a groom, did we? But you could fit that in. Ears, tail. What else? The walking, the playing, the smelling, the rubbing, the cuddles. Everybody try and get a cuddle in, yeah? Should we have just a little play with what you've got? And I'll put some objects in your space. Yeah? So let's sit like a human for a second. So sit like a human. And then I'm going to ask you to transform. So ready? And cats. Transform. Great. And a little play with each other and objects. And sometimes being still and alert, like, what? Is there a bit of danger? Gorgeous. Yeah, who's the dominant cat? Who's the scary cat? Who's the cute cat? And then just find your final picture, the four of you. Okay. Yes, your final cat picture. With as much cat-likeness as you possibly can. Yeah, with the leg. No, I love the leg. Yeah, they do a stretch, but they've got to be in the middle of a stretch. Like, whoa, that feels really good. So, whoa, that feels really good. And cat-like head, yes. And relax, guys. That's it.
Thank you.
That's it. Isn't it? Yeah.
I'm going to do this at the gym.
But yeah, the whole body needs to get involved to be truly a cat. But you can also do a little gesture, or even, like, did you feel it? Like, even thinking about the ears or the smell?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there's kind of a close-up cat version of it, where you just do a sort of a little detail of it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Cool.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.